Best and worst times to visit China. China has 4 seasons. Spring officially March to May. Summer June to August. Autumn September to November. And winter December to February. The north has longer winters and the south has longer summers. China is vast, with destinations for every season. Whether you visit in winter or summer, there's a suitable place. Weather-wise, the best times to visit China are spring and autumn. These periods offer tourism-friendly weather in the most popular destinations throughout the country. However, the best time to visit China could vary significantly depending on your China vacation purposes, budget, and weather preferences. Spring and autumn are the best times for the most pleasant weather and stunning natural landscapes. They are also good times for enjoying outdoor activities. If you're looking to enjoy good weather and avoid crowds, we recommend April, September, and mid to late October. For families with children, the available time usually revolves around the summer vacation period. If you prefer a quieter environment and less crowded attractions, June could be a good choice. If you are interested in experiencing China's festivals, we recommend visiting during Chinese New Year, which usually falls in late January and early February. November to March is the off-season. It is a time to benefit from less crowded attractions and favorable prices. March and November could be smarter choices. The weather in these two shoulder season months is better compared to other months in the off-season. Most sightseeing and cultural and historical destinations, such as Beijing, Shanghai, and Xi'an, is hardly affected by weather conditions. These destinations are suitable for visiting all year round. While there are certain times to travel that may be considered worst, such as those having large crowds or bad weather. If you don't like crowded environments, you should avoid traveling during the Chinese holidays. Most of the attractions are flooded with Chinese tourists during festivals and holidays, especially the 2 golden weeks. Labor Day holiday, National Day holiday. If you are traveling during the above periods, book well in advance at least 6 months and get ready for the crowds. In this case, we have 3 suggestions. First, get up early to visit as you would enjoy a quieter scenic spot. Compared to the noisy environment, you will find that your early rise is worth it. Second, choose less popular destinations, such as the Silk Road. Third, skirt around the peak travel period and visit before or after the holidays. April, late May, and late October could be good times for the good weather, fewer crowds, and nice scenery. Travel costs are also down compared to the costs during holidays. If you don't like rain, you'd better avoid visiting in the rainy months. For southern cities, such as Shanghai and Guilin, June, the rainiest month, is not a good choice for a visit, especially if you are looking for outdoor activities. The northern cities of China, such as Beijing and Xi'an, are generally less affected by the rainy season, which occurs in July and August. There are only occasional short bursts of rain, which have little impact on the tourist experience. China weather in January. On the whole, most cities in China are cold in January with low rainfall, except for the extreme southern, including Hainan Island, which still retains a warm 22-26 degrees C range. There is snow in the north, but there is little snowfall in the south. If you want to see beautiful snow scenery, and do some exciting snow activities, Beijing, Harbin, and many northern cities are recommended. Seeing the snow-covered Great Wall, skiing in a Winter Games venue, and exploring a special residence in the north, which is warm in winter and cool in summer, are some of the best winter activities. Harbin's Ice and Snow Festival, which often has more than one large castle that is made of ice and snow, is also popular among travelers. January is a good time to experience the culture and atmosphere of Chinese New Year. You could explore interesting temple fairs, watch wonderful folk art performances, and learn about the many customs of Chinese New Year. If you want to have a warm winter holiday, Hainan Island could be your choice with its beautiful beaches and sunny weather. Yunnan is also recommended for its mild weather. China weather in February. The weather in February is very similar to January, with a slight increase in temperature. February is not the peak season except for the increase in domestic travel during the Chinese New Year holidays, so you could enjoy less crowded attractions. The cold weather does not have a big impact on sightseeing, especially in the historical cultural destinations such as Beijing, Xi'an, and Shanghai. The Lantern Festival, a traditional Chinese festival, usually falls in February. Many areas, such as Shanghai's Yu Garden, have lantern shows and fairs where you could see lantern displays and parades, and eat traditional festival snacks. China weather in March. In March, the temperature gap between the north and the south narrows and it begins to warm slowly, gradually entering spring. March is good for sightseeing at natural attractions, such as in Guilin and Yunnan. Outdoor activities, such as biking and hiking, are suitable at this time. Moreover, you could expect fewer tourists in March than in the coming peak months. China weather in April. In April, the weather in China is generally mild and pleasant, although specific temperatures and conditions vary by region. The southernmost regions have significantly higher temperatures, making them suitable for outdoor activities, such as flower viewing, hiking, or picnicking in the countryside. Some cities in the south will have drizzle, which brings fresh air and magical misty scenery. The rains can actually enhance views, with mountain mists in areas like the Li River Guilin and the Yellow Mountains. In the northern regions, the weather is cooler but still enjoyable for sightseeing and exploring historical sites, such as the Great Wall, or visiting cultural attractions, such as museums and temples. China weather in May. In May, the weather in China is generally warm and pleasant as spring transitions into early summer. The pleasant weather is suitable for outdoor activities and sightseeing in most cities, such as exploring Yunnan and historical sites, like the Forbidden City in Beijing. The first week of May Labor Day holiday is one of the peaks of China's travel season. Airlines, trains, hotels, shops, and restaurants are very busy. Contact us for an early booking. After May's first week, you can discover China in relatively uncrowded springtime days, early summer days in more southern China. China weather in June. In June, China experiences varied weather conditions across different regions. Southern China enters the rainy season with higher temperatures and occasional thunderstorms. You could explore the picturesque landscapes of Yunnan or visit the famous Yellow Mountains. Northern China enjoys warmer temperatures and sees increased tourist activity at landmarks such as the Great Wall or the Forbidden City. It doesn't rain much in the north. Outdoor activities, such as hiking and camping, are popular choices during this month. China weather in July. In July, China is getting hotter, especially in southern regions. There are occasional typhoon rains in coastal areas, such as Shanghai and Guangdong, but these don't last long. Northern regions also have high temperatures. Indoor cultural attractions with air conditioning would be a good choice, such as museums, the Terracotta Army, etc. July is the peak season for tourism in China because of the summer vacation. If you want to avoid the crowds, some less traveled destinations, such as Inner Mongolia, are recommended. If you still don't want to miss the popular attractions, such as the Great Wall, we could arrange less traveled sections for you, such as hiking at a wild and less crowded section of the Great Wall, or a night tour of the Great Wall. China weather in August. In August, China is still hot across the country. Like July, there could be occasional showers of rain. August offers optimum conditions for mountain and highland destinations, such as Tibet, Yunnan, Guilin, and Zhangjiajie. If the heat and crowds are challenges for you, a private tour will make your trip easier and more comfortable. Your guide can help you to avoid the crowds, and private air-conditioned transport will keep you cooler. See more on how to plan a summer trip to China. Visitors will taper off in late August with the end of the summer vacation. China weather in September. In September, China experiences pleasant weather as summer transitions into autumn. The temperature begins to cool down, making it ideal for outdoor activities and sightseeing in most cities. It is especially good to enjoy various natural sights. It is one of the best times to travel to China. Although September is still the peak travel season in China, compared with the summer vacation and golden weeks, the flow of visitors in September is relatively small. China weather in October. October is also one of the best times to visit China. In October, China enjoys cool and comfortable weather. The cool weather is perfect for outdoor sports and for visiting large outdoor structures, such as the Great Wall. It is also the prime time for admiring natural landscapes, especially the breathtaking autumn foliage. Popular natural destinations include Guilin, Zhangjiajie, Jiuzi Valley, and the Yellow Mountains. However, it is important to note that the first week of October is a golden week for tourism. If you want to go to popular destinations, be prepared to expect crowds. Traveling after the Golden Week is what we recommend, with more reasonable prices, comfortable weather, similar beautiful scenery, and fewer crowds. China weather in November. In November, China experiences varied weather conditions across different regions. Northern China starts to get colder with occasional snowfalls, making it suitable for enjoying winter activities like skiing in resorts, such as Yabuli. Southern China remains mild and pleasant, offering opportunities to visit cities like Shanghai and Guilin. Sightseeing, visiting historical sites, and experiencing local cuisine are popular activities during this month. China weather in December. In December, China experiences cold weather in most regions. Northern areas, such as Harbin, offer the fascinating ice and snow festival with intricate ice sculptures and winter sports. Cities in the south have also begun to see significant cooling. Further south, such as in Guangdong and Hong Kong, relatively mild temperatures are maintained. December is ideal for exploring cultural attractions and enjoying local cuisine.